started this beta with the intent to play in tournaments. By the time it was over, I ended up as a goalkeeper for one of the best teams in Rematch. It's been an insane few days, so I thought I'd talk about the whole beta experience I had, all 57 hours of it. To cut a long story short, I asked the #1 striker, Boulder, if I could try out for his team Plantera. They needed a keeper, and he agreed for me to play with them in the UKO. We had a right laugh finishing top 16. I wasn't sad at that finish, simply because Plantera was so much fun to play with, and I actually learnt a lot. Go subscribe to Boulder and check out his Rematch content. The dude is the #1 striker for a reason, and his knowledge of the game is unmatched. I'd asked a couple of teams on day one if they were doing tryouts, just to find my place in the Rematch comp scene. One of the teams was the #1 defenders team, Fluffy, in the first 5. Their goalkeeper Loudon was ill, so in a rush, Fluffy messaged me asking if I could fill the spot on a short notice. The Royal League was full of top teams like Cobra, Scourge, and Crimson Zero, to name a few. I wanted to see what it was like against the best, so obviously I said yes. The first few matches were fairly chill, and we found a rhythm pretty fast, but then the third match was upon us. We was playing what people were regarding as the second best team in Rematch, Cobra. This was the best Rematch game I have ever played. Seriously, go watch Fluffy's POV of the match. It was the most intense match you will ever see. Well, probably not, but you know what I mean, it was fucking intense. 2-2 with a 7-minute plus overtime, and moments like this.
You're incredible.
We beat the #2 team 3-2, and that's all I'm explaining. You need to see it for yourself. Links in the description. We ultimately end up coming second place, losing to Crimson Zero, but what a tournament it was. One of the other teams I'd asked to try out for on day one was Cobra. I wasn't really thinking that I'd even be a second thought to them, but however, to my surprise, on day 3, I woke up to a message from the owner, Diggs. My dumbass thought I still needed to try out, while they're out here using the game we played against them as the tryout. So that's how I went from a complete 0 to the second best team. Now I really can't wait for release. I just want to say thanks to Boulder, Sens, Cav, and Llama from Plantera. You guys were an absolute blast to play with. Links are all in the description. And Fluffy, Hacken, Dan Ray, and Thunder from the first 5. Our tournament was just, legendary. And a special shout out to Loudon, the keeper of the first 5, in the nicest way possible, bro. Thank you for being ill. Alright, so I've been Jimmy, guys. I'll catch you in a biddy.